good about this year is that we are celebrating Jamaica 50. And what a way we are celebrating Jamaica 50 in London.
Yes.
I was by my office and could move until the 100-meter race was run. I wanted to see what happened because I did bet on Blake. But at the first time I lose the money I have to sell. Because Jamaica win gold and silver. So I wanted to give our athletes who are over in London a round of applause as well. As a nation, I probably can't remember what happened 50 years ago. Because that time I was in Napi. But I can tell you, from I can remember, we have come a long way. And sometimes, you know, we don't get credit for the improvements that have come along in the last 50 years. Sometimes we worry and we quarrel that nothing is happening. But I want to tell you, as is evidence today, we are leading the world in sports. Our music is up there. I had a chance one time to travel to Australia. Far away, lad. It took me about almost one day. Take 3 planes to reach Australia. And as I go into the airport, I hear one tune of Boom So I Know, One Love by Bob Marley. We Australia. So Jamaica, little Jamaica, 2.7 million people, is a world leader in sports. Our culture, our music, tourism, our financial system is one of the greatest in the world. When other banks were failing in Europe and in US, you know what happened to our banks in Jamaica? They were making record profits during the recession. So we have something to be proud about. Our infrastructure needs some work, but it has made significant improvement in the last 50 years. I see today advertised in the newspaper that on the 15th of this month, the new leg of Highway 2000 is going to be open. So we are going to bypass the bypass of Maypen bypass now. So we have to give thanks for that because some things are happening. In telecommunications, ladies and gentlemen, children, we are world leaders. I remember once when we used to get phone calls we used to call abroad. We used to call our family in the diaspora and beg them to call us back. Don't. Now what happened? Them call we and beg us to call them back. Because it is cheaper now to call from Jamaica to anywhere else in the world. So we have to give thanks for that. We are developing as a country and there is something good. So when we look at it, we have to give thanks. In education as well, there is something good. I remember when in 1980, when I got through to go to university, I had to travel to Kingston to find somewhere to live. Never know which bus to take. But now, thank God, as the University of the West Indies have a distant learning facility in Littleton, St. Elizabeth. So we have to give thanks for that. So no more we have to travel all the way to Kingston up here, dear rent. We can stay here and study and get a university degree right here in St. Elizabeth. So we have to give thanks for that. Now, notwithstanding, there are certain things that we love to improve. For one, crime and violence is at an unacceptable level, and we have to work on that. Don't. So much murder and rape and carnal abuse and prayer last night. And Mr. Vincent, you know about the prayer last night because he's a man at the JS. So we have to work on those. But you know what? What can solve all our problems is the education. Because if you educate a child, the chance of that child going out and create mayhem and robbery and thievery in the society is very minimal. So we have to use education as the catalyst to bring about the reduction of the social ills. There are certain things which I don't like in terms of the indiscipline in the society. We have to work on that through our schools, through our churches, through our community groups, through the group Ridge-Exton Diaspora Foundation. These are some of the work that they are doing, and I want to tell you, I am happy to partner with you. I see where you are honoring some students here. They are giving 10 students $10,000. Give the Ridge-Exton Diaspora Foundation and a round of applause. As I can tell you, these are worthy students, and your donation will be well worth it because it is going to use to offset some costs that the parents are finding difficult with. I understand because as Member of Parliament, I have also initiated a scholarship function. I have set up a scholarship foundation as well, and in Jamaica 50, I am honoring 50 students from Southeast St. Elizabeth with $20,000 each. And I want to say, I am so happy because Miss Bromfield, I had written to Miss Faulkner and Miss Bromfield for Morningside. Because I am not going to choose a picnic because I don't want them to tell me, say, I choose fear on one side, one color, and I choose the other color. So I asked the teacher them to do it for me. And I want to say when I come here this evening, Miss Bromfield introduced me to a little girl by the name of Philippa Brown. Where is Philippa? Philippa Brown is a recipient right here. And I want to say, Philippa, congratulations. I have looked at what the school has sent home, and I want to tell you that based on what was the criteria, you're a deserving honoree. Give Philippa another round of applause. And in so doing, I want us also to big up Morningside School, because Morningside School, based on what I have, was one of the top performing schools in our constituency. So big up Morningside School. And the principal is here. And you can, when school resumes this Faulkner, you can convey on behalf of the dear teachers. Congratulations and keep up the wonderful work that they are doing. You know, one of the things that hold us back as a people is this unity. This unity in various areas, starting with this unity in politics. Yeah. One side in there, then fill up. The next side come take over, then tear down. So we reach a square one. We don't make no move. But you have this unity not only in a politics. You have this unity in a school board. You have this unity in a JS group. You have this unity in a church. And you have this unity in a family and neighbors too. That let me tell you something. And why I talk about this so passionately. Just yesterday I went to my address. And I was asking about a student that I had helped. The neighbor child that I had helped. So what happened to that child? And supposed to see how happy the neighbor was to tell me that child dropped out of school. What a shame. We have this unity. We're not our brothers' keepers anymore. We're not good to our neighbors. We're not any good Samaritan anymore. And as long as we can't find unity amongst ourselves, the development that we have quarreled about so much not going to happen. Because we have to unite as a people. JLP, PFP, NDM. Whether you don't support no party, we have to come together to build Southeast St. Elizabeth and Jamaica land below. We can't stay one place and quarrel. We have to come together because united we are strong. Whether you go in a car and kiss your teeth and quarrel, you don't solve any problem. But united we are strong and want to move together. Now, I heard Mr. Vincent say something about, and I just want to address them about road and water. These are some of our concerns. And I have driven from all approaches to Ridge. You have three approaches that I know. One I come in from Belsom that can drive. One from Tapil that works. And the one from Ridge-Exton. Not stay good either. But, Mr. Vincent, I have a form that I'm going to leave in your office in Kingston for you to fill out. Because I know that money won't fix the road. But we are working together right now to get $4 million through G2 to do some work on this road. And listen me now, when them say, wait Margaret Pop, what I start is I start. So if next year we can get some more, we can do something else. So I have the G form for you, Mr. Vincent, and I don't want it to come from me as a member of Parliament. I want it to come from the community group, because so we are dealing with it now. The community group is where the strength lies in. And we want to make sure that you as a community see the need and make the request. Regarding the catchment tax, we are going to through rural water limited, we are going through and we are going to fix all of the water tax. And pipe back the water tanks that used to have before, run back the pipe in the community so they can gravity feed. Right now, I think they are going to start up and that whole one on by Port C. You know that?
Yes.
That one has been approved. These are on the list and one by one we are going to fix them because we know that they're running a pipeline coming up from Myersville and it's going to end up in Junction. That will start back this year. But I know that it will take years to pipeline to reach properly and carry water from well. So if we can treat our own water in our catchment tank and pipe it to our communities, temporarily, that will solve some of the problems that we are having. So these are some of the things that we are working on, ladies and gentlemen, and we intend to do them bit by bit. Because when I was a boy growing up, which was a long time ago, it's 2 parish tanks down at Southville I used to get water from. Run around place and called Baba Green. He used to supply the whole of the community with water. Communities have grown and we need more water now. But if those catchment tanks are functioning properly, then we can lessen the dependence. Because the truck water here and there, not going to happen, too expensive. Now with education, I want to spend a little time on education because I realize that is the foundation and that is what is going to take us out of this perpetual and perennial situation of poverty. So we are starting now with the primary, the basic, the primary, the secondary and the tertiary. Because if you allow me, we just share a little experience. What is happening now is that we have one high school out in B, we have BB Cook, we have State, we have Monroe, we have Hampton, we have US. I was in Russell, and I don't know how many of you know Russell District is a part of this constituency. And I saw this beautiful young lady, and the mother said, boy, she goes to BB Cook, I can't find the money to send her to school. Because I have to send one bus to Myersville, one bus speed bump, and then one to BB Cook. So it would be much easier for me if I can just get her transferred to State. It's just one bus to go to State. I went and spoke to the principal and begged him hard and said, do, beg you a favor, take her one child from me. And he said, alright, bring her come. And if I wait for the parents, I take her myself. And when I went to the school, is that child leaving out of 8th grade to go to 9th grade, you know, so you have done 2 years of high school already. And when Mr. Wellington from State, give her a little piece of paper and said, so you can read it for me. Up to now, and the shame is never been in my life. A girl in 2nd form at a high school could not read a simple newspaper headline. And I want to tell you, we can't afford this. We have to make sure that this don't happen anymore. We have to work on it. So what we have to do in education, we have to do it with all our heart. We have to work on it. Because it don't make sense to promote a student, and some teachers are here. It don't make sense to send a student who does Spanish and chemistry and physics and maths and biology and they can't read and write. A rubbish. It's not working. We have to teach them to read first. Because reading is the foundation and everything comes after that. So we are working on it. And I want to tell you, citizens of Ridge-Exton, that my commitment to education is strong. And I'll when the road is fixed, I'll be working with the schools, with the school boards, with the teachers, with the students to ensure that every child coming out of basic school will be up to a level. Every child doing grade 4 literacy test in another 2 years will be able to read and write properly. So this is my mission. And for Jamaica 50, the children deserve that. You know, we have made many strides in certain areas and we have talked about things. Jamaica needs more manufacturing.